What's happening, my YouTube fam? I'm not gonna do my normal intro because this is not a normal video, nor does it deserve to just be any normal video. As you can see, Mamba for life. Today is 2/24, the memorial service of Kobe Bryant and Gigi Bryant. It kind of took me a little bit of time to figure out if I wanted to do a video. I did something on my Instagram the day that they passed, but I feel a little bit more collected with my words now to kind of really sit down and do it, give it justice. Growing up, we had this picture, number 8 Kobe with the little fro in our office, and just alongside Derek Jeter. And those were the two athletes that I grew up admiring. I was softball and basketball athlete, but I really fell in love with the game of basketball, and Kobe was everything to me. His grit, his fire, his work ethic, and then of course his talent, his clutch moments, the way he carried himself, the way he talked, just everything. I just admired everything about him. And when this day happened, I couldn't believe it. I was actually getting ready to go to Venice to go play basketball, and my parents had called me, and they were like, they told me the news, and I'm like, wait, who? And I couldn't believe it. And opening up Instagram, it's everywhere, and you just wanted to wait for that story where it says fake news, where it just says it's all a hoax. And I even DM'd Kobe, and I asked him, "Are you alive, man?" Because fortunately, I had a personal friendship with Kobe. Not too long ago, about just a few months ago, I got to meet Kobe. My friend, I had pulled up to Mamba Sports Academy to play some pickup, and my friend had told me, like, "Hey, Jenna, you think you're cool because Kobe Bryant follows you on Instagram now?" And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, he follows you." And I checked, and I couldn't believe it. And so I messaged him, like, of course, he is my idol. He is my role model. And I just had to tell him, like, "Oh my gosh, thank you for following me. I couldn't believe it. My friend told me that you were. I've looked up to you all my life. I would love to meet you someday." Like, fun fact, in this league I play in, the Basketball Beauties League, they call me the White Mamba. And, I said I would love to meet you someday. And he was like, "Yeah, I know. You're one hell of an athlete. I will be at Mamba Sports Academy tomorrow." And he, not only did he read it, but he responded to me. And I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my God, like, what time? And he said, "This time." And I said, "Can I bring my friends?" And he said, "Thumbs up." So I hit my friends up, and I told them to come along. And this was like one of the most memorable days of my life. Back in July, I'm sitting on the bleachers. He's in the middle of his camp coaching, walking around. And from across the court, he's just like, "What's up, athlete?" And he starts walking up to me. And I'm thinking to myself, Jenna, do not trip coming down these bleachers. And, I shake his hand, and then he gives me a hug. I introduce him to my friends, Chris Staples, Mia Moore, Josh Horton. And I got to talk to him for like 15 minutes. And, I just, I probably was smiling the whole time, honestly. I couldn't believe it. He was like, "Yeah, I had to meet the White Mamba. My daughter follows you. She found you. I love what you're doing. The trick shots, the motivation, the just everything you're about and represent. Keep it up." And and he just made me feel like I'm the star. When really he's Kobe Bryant. He's the legend. And we talked about how Gigi's been playing. We talked about the camp. And I even, ironically enough, I even was like, how was the traffic coming in from Newport? And he was like, traffic? I didn't sit in any traffic. I took my helicopter. And it's just crazy because I laughed about it and he laughed about it because it was just such a normal routine thing for him. And so when I heard this news, it was just like, no way, not like this, you know? And I feel like everyone can relate with me on this, whether you're a basketball player or not. But when he died, it was like a little piece of all of us was gone, you know? And it's just really hard to believe. But watching the memorial service today, listening to Vanessa Bryant, listening to Michael Jordan, all of his coaches' friends, just people that he impacted, it's just crazy to see the influence that he's had. You see movie stars in the building, singers, actresses, people from all different walks of life that came because they were inspired by this one human being and his legacy. And you know, Gigi's little one, you know, I really feel for that one because she's just a little girl and she wanted to just pursue her dream of playing in the WNBA. And you know, their impact has already moved some mountains, but you know, to think of what they were gonna do with everything in the WNBA and just with their high school team that they were gonna have and the Mambacitas and all of his books that he was writing, it was just too soon. It was just too soon, you know. And I think the only right thing to do is for all of us to carry on his legacy, the Mamba mentality, and understand that, you know, we have to live our days day by day, but enjoy every moment of it. Make sure you hug your loved ones. Make sure you never half-ass anything in life. And so a quote that stuck out to me that I didn't understand. I thought it was him just being selfish, but really it's deeper than that. The quote goes something along the lines, I forget the exact numbers, but it's something along the lines of like, I will go 0 for 19 before I go 0 for 9. So meaning he will make 0 out of 19 shots before he makes 0 out of 9 shots. Meaning when he shoots 0 for 9, he's not going to stop. And that's not a selfish thing that he meant to say. It was really him saying, I believe in myself. I know I can do it. I've put in the work. I've put in the preparation. I know I am capable. So he's not going to stop. He knows he will get out of his shooting slump. He knows that he's got everything. He's got the mentality. So that really like spoke volumes to me, because at first I really didn't understand it. And, you know, at first you think it's just a selfish thought, but, you know, Kobe had the utmost belief in himself. He came to games already motivated by his own fire and tenacity and his own just, you know, I want to live this life in a way that I'm remembered. And so, you know, to just wrap it all up, I love you, man. I love everything that you are about. I appreciate just you reaching out and, you know, making me feel special. I promise to continue your legacy, especially in the women's side, to continue the trick shots and the fun things that I've been doing, because you told me that, hey, keep doing that, Jenna. You like dubbed me and gave me the blessing to call myself the White Mamba. It's just surreal. It just feels like you vanished, and just the way that it happens, just not fair, you know. But as they say, heroes are, heroes are remembered, but legends are never forgotten. Or shucks, as they say, heroes are never forgotten, but legends never die. you will never die, man, because your legacy forever will live on. The Mamba mentality will forever be in my heart and everyone's hearts. And you have me, I have you as my screensaver, my lock screen, my profile photo. I love you, man, and we appreciate everything that you've done for this game and for the world. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We love you and we miss you. Thanks.